Hello, folks. Welcome to another Bitcoin market analysis. As announced yesterday, I'm going to provide a usual daily analysis with a Q&A tonight at 9 p.m. CET, Central European Time. I will announce that, but really just only 30 minutes. However, um, we will see if a personal conclusion at the end is required because I did it yesterday. I don't think big changes. I mean, it's weekend. I'm not going to trade weekends anymore. It's just, doesn't make any big sense to me. Low volume makes more sense in the week. So I'm not sure if it makes sense to make a personal conclusion at the end. We will see. Only if we see something big, I wouldn't expect that. However, let us go forward and check what the Wales ratio 30 days moving average is indicating. Well, as said yesterday, we had such a dump and afterwards we lifted up. That's exactly what it's showing here. So they let the price go up and now indicating they are distributing the way up. They are still in distribution mode. Still distributing at a price below of 21k. If you think that's bullish, it's fine. To be honest, I don't like that. I really don't like that. However, we can see we are still in a channel. The channel is indicating we are going even more up, in my opinion. So we will need to see because I don't know. I mean, that's incredible what the whales ratio is doing, indicating they are sending whales are sending more bitcoins to spot exchanges, and it's what it is with at the moment. We are still in our trade range. That's really a little one between 19 and 22k. So I guess we will retest 22k again. We will see. Weights ratio 1 hour time frame also here indicating everything is under control. They let the price go up. As we can see, that's what they do. Let the price go up and then directly afterwards push down again. That's what they do. So that's the whole game what they are doing. I'm reading persons just saying 28k next, 35k next. Okay. I not going to long that, to be honest. I don't care. However, weights ratio 30 hours moving average is declining in general, also indicating they are pushing the price up or they let the price go up. Distributing some, and that's the problem. Assume bulls just stop to buy, sorry, the price dumps or well, it declines. So everything depends on you. Just buy Bitcoin as much as you can, and then maybe at certain point when the whales could exit, we will go up again. Otherwise, I don't know, but it doesn't really look bullish to me. However, supply declined even more. The stablecoin supply indicating they are exiting even more. Stablecoin reserves on exchanges declined as well. It's stabilizing at the moment. So also showing they're taking Tether and stablecoins from the centralized exchanges. And that's it. Nothing big. So let us go forward and check the remaining chapters. Well, flow activity as usual, weekends almost nothing. The biggest was here 665 bitcoins inflows, while at the same time 400 bitcoins outflows. So very quiet as usual. If we disable the bitcoins and instead we take a look to the stablecoin inflows, absolutely nothing. So as mentioned, and that's what we see every weekend. Low activity related to flows. Friday was big activity, 6,650 bitcoins here, 3,250 bitcoins here, and another 2,000. It's nothing huge. Um, at least we can say we are not seeing any more the big amount of flow activity like in the past month. We can try to interpret that. It's going to be very hard. In my opinion, they are still distributing. So it's I don't see big accumulation. I just see they are using every opportunity to distribute even more. And the stablecoin supply is indicating they are burning more stablecoins, just less demand. So less capital for the markets. Market is melting down. I don't see any reversal signals. In my opinion, we are not done and the bottom is not in. But we will see. However, um, we had huge outflows related to bitcoins, to stablecoins, but also at the same time, and that's why it's almost neutral, also big inflows. That's what it happens always. So the question is why the daily flow activity is declining that much. And well, it can have, first of all, we are almost done. Something I'm not expecting, to be honest. But that's one thing. The other thing is less liquidity. So less buyers, less bulls on the table. So if they want to sell, to distribute, and not to generate any fear, just to distribute, then they need to adapt to the market conditions. It doesn't make sense to dump 15,000 bitcoins at once if you don't see the liquidity to absorb all of them. Otherwise, you are going to crash the market. So it doesn't make sense. The question is, who is leading at the moment, bulls or bears? So something at the moment, in my opinion, I see more the bears leading the markets, but only the time will show us what's going to happen in the next few weeks. Let us go forward and check what's happening to the future market. So the funding rate declined a lot, the price declined not that much, and afterwards it's lifting up again. Mm, demanding more longs. We see what the price is doing. Open interest lifted up. It's now, well, very accurate. A big correlation between open interest and price, just indicating less contracts. It's weekend, so it makes sense. Um, if even Inspo is not trading the weekends, just imagine. Leverage ratio also declining. That's it. Everything else, volume, as you see, we had great volume and flow activity also to derivative exchanges yesterday, but today almost nothing. Just low volume. Everything is low volume. Stablecoin to derivatives and even bitcoins. Let us go forward. We can check that longs are coming in again. So we declined in price and longs are coming in again. Shorts reduced since yesterday. And even here, well, I would say, yeah, a little bit less shorts maybe. We had 700 million yesterday or something. However, looks, yeah, still 52, 48 to 52, and even here 57 or 43 to 57. So still indicating more shorts at the moment. Even and that correlates and matches very well to the funding rate. Funding rate lifting up, indicating more longs demanding, and we see here since yesterday we received more longs on Binance. Let us check what the Kingfisher is going to show us. Spin and win. Then show me the spin. The Kingfisher. I don't know why this website is so oh, okay. So, let us start with Binance. I guess the huge high leverage long cluster is still on play, still on the table. Oh no, okay, shorts coming in. Interesting. We can check if that matches to FTX. Wow, low leverage, but big. Now let us check what FTX is doing here, if that matches something um, I would expect. So let us see. Yeah, well, maybe not that here. Instead, they have here a bigger, but at least here it indicates less volume, of course. I mean, we are talking, that's just, that's peanuts. 50 millions maximum, and we are doing here 43.5. That's peanuts. That's really peanuts. But that's weekend. So also here not really, if they want to liquidate something, then it makes more sense to liquidate here until 18.3 or 18.2, and that's it. Let us go forward. So the gamma walls we still have at 21, 20, sorry, 21 and 22. And the next one will be 25. If we check here, for example, we can see 12,000 gags, indicating it's lifting up, but maintains relatively neutral, so also not indicating anything. As mentioned, bull diagonal spread puts, and that's it. So we have, it seems, received one big, let me check, expiry for today, right? Yeah, was 20,500, makes sense for 22nd. 20,000, yeah, 20,500. So it looks like we will maintain that level at 20,000 for a while. At least Inspo is going to capitulate because it's so boring. It's you can't make any money with that, only with options, and that's it. So here also, to be honest, nothing really useful. It's bullish, but just very limited. To profit from bullish Bitcoin price action with limited risk if this Bitcoin price falls. So that's everything. He needs a price above of 20k, above of 22, 21, 21. So would also match actually to our resistance. It's until August 20, end of July. So it's end of July. Yeah, it would make sense. Um, so that's nothing big. Just as a definition to maximum the profit, the maximum profit potential of this diagonal spread with puts is equal to the net credit received less commissions. If the Bitcoin price rises sharply above the strike price of the short put, then the value of the spread approaches zero and the full credit received is capped as income. That's it. So, yeah, bullish, limited, but that's it. We have seen a lot of such kind of limited bullish, limited bearish, and many just expecting a sideways run all the time at that price range. It's interesting, and that's why I retweeted today just a video about what's happening to miners. Miners need a price above of, I'm not sure, 22K or something. So if we maintain below, miners will capitulate. It will take weeks, maybe even months. And if that's the strategy behind all of the current price action, means it makes sense to make and play such kind of, limited up or limited downside strategies or even sideways runs for a while. You can make good cash with it at the same time while the price will maintain below of 22K. However, we also have received and detected some option flows, even it was also limited to the downside, but expecting a price of 16, 17, 18,000. So also something that can happen, but in my opinion, not yet. I'm not sure if this weekend is going to happen. Weekends is for me just, as you know, pure gambling. Nobody knows. They can move the market with low volume. So if they want to push the price down to 18K, they can do that. In my opinion, we didn't see any huge volume in premium, at least huge volume options in the recent weeks that could indicate that the market maker is behind of it and can push the price down or up, however. So let us go forward and check the remaining chapters. So also here, nothing big to be honest. So at least, yeah, that happens sometimes that the aggregated CBD futures BTC margin contracts are lifting up a little bit, but nothing. As you see, the whole last pump, well, it wasn't pump, but whatever it was mainly driven by spot and stablecoin futures. That's everything. We can check now what's happening on the 30 minutes, and we see the aggregated spot is lifting up even more, 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 more. So, even if TX, but Bitcoin collateral futures are declining while the stablecoin futures are lifting up. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me to go, and that matches to the option flows just above of 22,000. But as mentioned, I'm not going to long that, so I prefer to wait to see what's happening here at 22K again. If bulls are showing some really strong signals, strong in volume and pushing up even more without any, traps like they did in the past. Taking into account the options, I don't think we will go to 23, 24 or whatever for this month, to be honest. I think they will maintain that, go up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Everything they are doing since a while. I think that's, yeah, they will just maintain the price there. And it will take a little bit. I'm, to be honest, almost neutral. Not, I don't think we will go down to 16, 17 this weekend, for example. It's just nonsense to trade that, in my opinion, because I don't see here, as you see, they push up a little bit and then follows. And in my opinion, that's algos, just algos. They push up, then down, then again up, then again down, and that's what they are doing all the time. Very boring in my opinion. Oops, I need to refresh the sites. So let us take a look what's happening here. Well, Coinbase, of course, buying all the time. What happened here? Gemini sold or is selling right now, but also here nothing big, also not big volume. Yeah, nothing. But even Binance, not really going up big. Um, Absolutely. Bitfinex also not doing anything. They bought a little bit, but that's it. So at least indicating by the CBD. And that's perp, not so. And we can see also here, if we go to the 30 minutes time frame, funding rates are lifting up and even open interest. So they're expecting to lift up in price. And that's it. So what is happening here? We see also here everything is calming down. Market maker entities. We had some big, as mentioned yesterday, nothing have changed. Absolutely nothing. The only thing is they are declining their balances even more. So they reached again 5 million 10,000. I think we will see short term a balance below 5 millions. That's the first time since years. So if we check the last time they had such, that was here, that was June 2020. So, and if we go down even more, I can expect here, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to see how this entity is declining and balances more and more and more and more. And I mean, they lifted up and then they declined. So, like last year, but they are not accumulating. Last year, they accumulated where they triggered fake rallies. And that was an automatic rally. Afterwards, we retested the lows, then we lifted up, and you see, it seems they bought the dip and the local bottom. They triggered the fake rally and started to distribute their way up. And well, the most amazing thing right now is they are declining more imbalances. Usually, I would expect to lift up, but maybe that happens this weekend if the price goes up and they, trigger again. But it doesn't look like, in my opinion. So we will see what's going to happen. It's absolutely not clear to me. I'm I'm straight, you know that. I'm not going to tell you any lies or something. It's at the moment I really don't know what they are doing. It looks like really, yeah, they are waiting for something. Um, Also here the entities, so the wallet counts with the market maker entities are declining in more and more and more. And these are lifting up and not absorbing all of them. Also very interesting. That's it. Let us go forward. So let us see what Coinbase is doing. Coinbase waiting here at 21. So they expect to go 21 and that's it maybe. Otherwise it wouldn't make sense. Just let us take a look here. Yeah, it's 21. At 21 they are waiting there. They don't want to let the price go up more. I guess tomorrow they will remove it and place somewhere at 22 or something and maybe lift up afterwards. I really don't know. They're a bit nothing, just still at 19.6, but that's it. Bitstamp waiting at 22. That's it. Binance, nothing. Bitfinex, so it's just spot at 22 waiting again, but nothing. FTX perp, nothing. Just here it seems that's a new one at 20,300. OKEX, nothing. Kraken, nothing, just there at 22. Bitmax, waiting at 21.7. Binance Futures, nothing at the moment. Yeah, we have at 20,900, so almost if like Coinbase, and another one at 21. And you see here many orders waiting on both sides. 21,500 also waiting there. Bitfinex derivatives, nothing. Kraken futures, nothing. OKEX, nothing. And FTX spot, nothing. So that's it. And that's where I would say I don't need to make any personal conclusion because, as mentioned, I did that yesterday. We have, if we take a look here, let me check. So we see what they are doing. Can we use maybe 4 hours? Makes more sense. Wow. If we say, for example, that's our resistance at 21.8. Up. And that's what they are doing. And we need to see what's going to happen here. In my opinion, it wouldn't surprise me because that was a little bit like a deviation. But in my opinion, 22K should be the area what we retest. So a little bit higher. Yeah, almost 22K. And as mentioned, I'm not going to trade that, just to check what's going to happen here and that area here in general, what's going to happen there. And then we will see. I'm not going to sell my spot. I maintain my spot even for long term, so I don't care. But not going to trade that. Absolutely not. I'm not convinced that the market looks really bullish, and I think I will. I need such kind, I need a retest, another try, and when I see they failed even the second one, I will short that with a tiny stop loss. and low leverage, and then we will see what's happening. That's my plan if that happens this weekend. So it wouldn't surprise me if they start to push up very hard. We will see if they trigger sell pressure again. In my opinion, they let the price go up. So yeah, that's it. We will see us then in 5 hours. Have a nice weekend. Until then, enjoy your Saturday and yeah, bye bye. See you later. Your Inspo.